Okay, friends, let's talk about Slades. You might have seen videos where I have what looks to be detachable skates. And so now I'm going to give you the lowdown on exactly what these bad boys are and why they are so incredibly awesome and, you know, why they're my favorite travel skate. So let's get into it. Slades are owned by a parent company. It's a French company called Flaneur. You can purchase the wheelbase and then attach it to the shoe. So if you have a shoe that you love and you would love to turn it into a skate, Flaneur is what's going to make that possible. If you did not want to invest in shipping your shoe to France, they kind of have their baby called Slades. And Slades are going to be the more affordable option where you just buy the shoe that's already made with the cutouts and the attachments inserted into it already. So you get the box and then you just go ahead and plug and play. This is actually my third pair of Slades. I've been rocking with them since they launched, I want to say in like 2021. And honestly, this pair is my absolute favorite. Like the improvements that they have made year over year have made it so, and I'm going to be 100% with you guys, I would not have swapped out or recommended skating in my Slades for like a long period of time. But these ones right here, these ones that I have right now, absolutely. They feel so good, and they feel good for comfortable everyday use. Like I would walk around in these shoes. And so now I'm gonna show you guys how you attach them. So it's really cool, really simple, really easy. You can literally just be walking. I'll pull my Slades out of my backpack and then we're able to be on the go. And so this is what that looks like. I just like to use my back foot to make sure like we're not going anywhere. There's water right behind us. So the last thing that we want to do is fall in the water. And you just catch on the front. I'd like to just pull back and you see how it's going to catch. And then once it catches, you just step and there's a nice satisfying click. And baby girl's in there. She's in there like swimwear. So you just have to balance a little bit. I like to use the back wheel to prop it up. Okay, drag back so it catches and step down until you hear the click. And then that's it. Let's talk use cases. So normally when I'm traveling, specifically if I'm gonna be in an airport, I'm slated up all the way. Like these are 100% my travel shoe, just because I like to fly like during red eyes. I like to fly, you know, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And then when I do that, what I find is I'm able to find like a super cute area or a super empty area just to myself. Then I'll just like plug in my Slades and I'll get a little skate in. I love airport skating. It might be one of my favorite things. So Slades making it super easy and super possible and super attainable for me to be able to do that first and foremost. So these are definitely my travel shoe. I love when I go explore new cities. You never know when you're gonna happen upon something walkable or skatable. So having my Slades on and, you know, the attachments in my bag makes it so that no matter what, I'm finding beautiful locations. You guys are always like, how do you find such good skate locations? Because I keep my skates on me. Keep your skates on you and you'll be surprised at the beautiful situations you will find yourself in. And you'll be so happy that you have skates to go along with it. So these are 100% my travel shoe. I get the question a lot, you know, would I get these over my heel, like my heeled boot, my typical skates? And for me personally, no. I would have my heeled boot and I would have my Slades. Like that would be just my mix up, just because I like the way that my heeled boots feel. And sometimes I just want to really go hard. I haven't gone super hard in these. These are kind of like my, you know, recreational, I'm chilling. I'm not doing like a ton of tricks though with this latest version. I definitely could, but I like my heeled boot, you know, it's kind of my jam and I wouldn't swap it out. And I also don't know if I would the only way I'd recommend this being your first skate, if you're like, hey, I want to get into skates, should I just get this as my first pair, is if you already know how to skate, because I think it's super important. You can learn, especially with this latest model, like I'm not even kidding, they feel so good. You can learn. Just me personally, I like having a heel boot, so I don't want to discourage you. Before, I definitely would have said, you know what, no, this can't be your main skate, but honestly, these ones feel so good that it probably could. If that's your jam, if you didn't like the heel boot, you're like, I want a sneaker style. Especially if you already have sneakers that are super comfortable and you're like, why don't I put skates on here? Just know that it's going to be a different experience. Like I find myself kind of leaning back too far sometimes and I realize it's because I'm used to my heel boot. So Don't know if I would for sure use them as my main skate, but between having my main skate, I already have my main skate, and using these for outside, like that's kind of money for me. So yes, we're not gatekeeping. It's 2024, we are not gatekeeping. So if you're interested in Slades, I highly recommend them. I also have a discount code, it's Dasia Squad, D-A-S-I-A, Asia with a D. Asia is a continent, my friends, with a D, Squad. And you'll be able to get a discount on some Slades. The rolling base that I have with this one, I think this is the roll line variant. Just know that like your base model Slades are not gonna come with this. So please don't order your Slades and then get the regular base and be like, why don't my skates look like yours? I told you why, okay? I've told you why they're not going to look the same. And then to take them off, it's just reverse. Prop your heel up, and there's a little keyhole. Push the keyhole down, twist, and you're out. That's what the keyhole looks like. This is what our key looks like, super simple. This is what our base looks like, and our attachment. Okay, so I'm not kidding when I say that these are my favorite skates right now. It's still, you know, I'm still down for my heels 100%, but right now I'm traveling and moving around a lot more because it's warm. I cannot overstate how cool it is to just be able to whip out and finally have it in something that's comfortable. Like they've made so many huge improvements. I actually have a couple pair of Slades. These are the older models, but I don't need this many pair of skates. So if you guys are interested in like a giveaway and you wear a size 6 in men's, I will definitely be open to giving them away. They're a little loved. You know, they've had a little bit of love, but they're solid, and you won't have to pay like a huge amount of money for the base. So even if you didn't like the Slade shoe itself and you were like, you know what, I'm gonna send in my own shoe, then at least you already have the rolling base. So let me know your guys' thoughts. Hopefully that answered your questions. I know that we were getting a lot of questions about Slades, but they are super cute. Their parent company is Flannel. I'm gonna put all of the Flannel. I'm gonna put all of the links in the description box. So if you do have any additional questions about them, just let me know. And as always, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.